It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Khalif Raymond to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
We're good.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Value three. DC.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Go. 76.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Listen.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Front. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Shout. 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 DC.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete beyond the marker. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fox now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Going again on 2nd, Williams. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's got room to roam here. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard loss on the play brings up second down at the 12-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, Goff. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Slot man motioned over. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Working from the gun. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They've got first down from the 31. Again, it's Gibbs. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Kevin Byard there to bring him down. They just get the play off. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go, 12, go. Go, Tiger, Tiger.
Goff working from the pistol. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast. From the 42. St. Brown there to bring it in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got first down from the 31.
76.
Off play action, Goff. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got a man in motion. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. I mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They send a man in motion. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Williams. Finds his target, Allen. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That throw finds Kmet. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down from the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Escapes the sack, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Carney's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Motioning left is their running back. First down throw from Goff. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Patrick going in motion right. 2nd and 6 now. Catch is made in close. And he takes it down to the 2. But no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. Has his man, it's Swift. Decent gain here, but short of the first. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 25
That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Swift. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Swift gets it on the option. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw by Williams. This pass caught by Allen. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule. Makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Swift gets it, going left. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 35.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. A handoff left for Swift. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that they love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. That throw behind his intended target. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it'll be second and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, and I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Patrick going in motion right. On 1st down, it's Goff. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Goff on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Goff trying again here after the pick. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Goff on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Gibbs. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the gun, Goff. He finds Laporta. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Laporta with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Bears' 9-yard line.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second and 6 coming up here. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Pickup of 0 on the play. And that leaves them with 4th and 6. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This return starts at the 5. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Swift hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Chased out to his right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys can take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 12 in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
2-point conversion.
They put a receiver in motion right. Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Komet brings it in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams to throw on 3rd. Completed here to Komet. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Catch made by Allen. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And it forces the throwaway.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. To throw is Williams. Cut out left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. And they pick him off again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, come on.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
One final shot here. Forced out to his right. And he won't reel it in, but wouldn't get them the win anyway. Instead of a one-point loss, it's going to stay at 3. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.